All right, so good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn. Yes, the bag is here on purpose. So good morning. It is Thursday morning. We have Mr. Simon coming in with the winners of the pan clash that took place at QRC. Of course, we promoting the steel pan, and all the young people that participating in playing the steel pan. We have a little clip, but we won't play the whole 8 minutes, but it's just part of the session, little highlights, that kind of thing. But you're coming with the winners and we'll get to see who won the pan clash. But outside of that, we headed to New York City, and we got Labor Day celebrations taking place this weekend. So for Independence Weekend, well, I hate to say it, but well, at least I'm getting a parade. I'll get a parade on Monday. However, secondary thing, small thing. It's the first time that I am personally going up to New York City, and first time I'm going to see the city, be in the city, and of course cover the Labor Day. So I don't know what I'm walking into yet. D-Life gave me a little insight, and see a few stuff online. I'm looking at a couple things online and that kind of thing. So I am supposed to be present for the panorama and the Labor Day parade and Breaking Dawn, of course. Okay, so you're going to catch all of that with us online. Just look out online. We'll give you more information on that as we go along. So very excited about that. Not too excited about the 5-hour flight, but excited all the same. All right. We got a few things that we're going to discuss this morning. I see the Prime Minister is on the front page of the paper this morning with Roger Alexander playing wicketkeeper. TKR won last night in Brian Lara. I don't know how many people went to the Brian Lara Stadium last night. I don't know, I was watching the game. Maybe I don't know. Took a little long for the seats to fill up, boy. I don't know if it's the security checks or whatever the case might be, because remember the police said, try to get there at least 3 hours ahead of time so that, by the time you go through the security checks and whatever, because the CPL themselves, they have certain things in place that relates to security that they got to abide to or abide by. And they did say get there a little bit in advance, but I saw almost probably over 10 overs at bowl, and I find plenty empty seats now, but I think it filled up after, but I don't know. But if you were in Brian Lara last night, call us and tell us how it was. The vibes are always nice when they come to Trinidad and Tobago. Although, once again, no knock. Lara, you stay out of this. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about the facility as opposed to the oval. The oval is be ram out. You understand? From early around the corner by me, hearing all kind of horn and all kind of thing. You understand? It's the excitement. Anyway, the reason why, before I get into the news day, because the PM did take a fall yesterday, and unfortunately, some people took to social media to have a laugh on it. It's interesting that when an elderly person falls, some people, their first reaction is to laugh. And it's not like she's the first person to fall. Remember, we had Stuart Young fall off a stage, hit the ground, bat up, he hit the ground hard, boy, right? And then he was walking wrong in a was it a sling? After that, you know what I mean? Auntie Cam's got, she got back up, went about business. We actually have what she said when she got back up, which was very inspiring. MC Light. I don't know how many of you around my age or older would remember MC Light from back in the day. MC Light was going on our stage the other day to do something, and she tripped on the step and fall, butt up, and went tumbling, So it ain't the first time, but it's unfortunate that some people thought it was funny. But nevertheless, there was one funny thing in that whole ceremony, though. When they introduced, I think it was a Mr. Maraj from Penal Corporation or something, so we'll get to that. Anyway, that was hilarious. This bag, I must acknowledge Sinker Designs. Oh, okay, sorry. All right, yes, close the laptop. Okay. Right, now I could, yeah. I must acknowledge Sinker Designs. All right? Now, Sinker Designs, I first found out about Sinker Designs for Stefan Run this year when they sponsored 3 bags. One for the first place female, one for the first place male, and then Shania Moore got her own custom made bag, right? So there were 3 bags that they sponsored. And when I saw those bags, it was top quality. When I say top quality, I would have never imagined that we have somebody locally that making these type of bags and other type of bags as well, because I order my man bag now. My little man bag to move around with my strap and thing, yeah, I say I go order that custom made thing now. Yeah, because I need one. When I traveling, I just be, my pocket and thing just be full, and I don't like when my pocket full, so I go do like Chris now. Chris have one. He's rolled with it everywhere, right? So I got to thank them because I asked them, I needed a new laptop bag. But I say I ain't going to no store to pay no set amount, no 5, 6, 7 meters. I say I'd rather give it to somebody who is local and have top quality work. And they got an award recently, Sinker Designs. So this is custom made. I told her I need a laptop bag with compartments, right? Because when we're traveling, Chris likes to stick all of his equipment in my bag. And when he does that, the weight of my bag, now, the weight. You know, Chris heavy by himself. So the equipment and Chris, oh God, that's a recipe for disaster. So, I got my compartment, my extra compartments here, with a little zip to the front here, then you flip it open, it have another thing here. They even made me this beautiful, that's now where? She gave me this one on the house, a little passport, a passport, what do you call this, Chris? A passport holder, thank you. All right, so I got a passport holder, leather, yeah. All right, from Sinker Designs. And, you know, when we talk about patriotism, this is a perfect example of it. Going local, all right? And, you know, bags like this. Chris, how much you feel a bag like this would have cost if I went to the store? Upwards of 600? Yeah. How much? Yeah, this would cost about upwards of 600. All right, but like I say, I ain't buying no imported thing. And this is my laptop. The part for my laptop, the compartment for my laptop there with the strap and everything to hold it in place. Just, yeah, terrific stuff. So I had a big up Sinker Design. She told me, she said the only thing her husband was concerned with is that the zip does not go right down because she made the zip up to here, right? But I happy with it up to here because really and truly, when you zip down a whole bag and the whole thing full out, and yeah, I ain't able with all of that. I glad with the zip right there. All right? Nice, man. So I want to thank Sinker. Thank you so much. And she gave me a leather. She put a little leather to the bottom here for some strength. All right? What's that? A pizza what? A pizza holder? Look at the pizza holder here. That's the original pizza holder, no friend. Anyhow. I hear you. But I go on 100% local. Sinker Designs, Belinda, thank you so much. All right, so I'll tell you what. And we might have, for the Breaking On Christmas party, might have some bags to give away as door prizes and that kind of thing. And because she asked me that, when I picked up this bag, she said if you need any bags like, you know, to give out as a giveaway or anything during the Christmas party, let me know. I said, no problem. So, look out. All right? Nice, man. Top of the line work, boy. If you see the stitching and thing on that. Perfection. All right, so PM confirms probe at First Citizens. And PM says no plans to reduce public service, but contract jobs can be cut. Now, when they put that on the headline, you would swear that if you're on a contract, you have to get cut, right? No, that's not what it means. As a matter of fact, let me read you what it means, please. So, Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Visesa says she will eliminate contract employment from the public service to result in workers having fairer job terms and savings to the state, speaking to reporters at the event in Pinal yesterday, August 27. In light of reports of Finance Minister Dave Tanku moving money allocated for infrastructure to instead pay state sector salaries, a reporter asked if the PM was planning any job cuts in the public service. Prasad Bisesa said the public service had thousands of vacancies and she planned to fill them on a phased basis by allowing people to come in and apply. On the other hand, she said, quote, "What we may have to cut is contract employment." Her rationale was that it was more costly to pay contract jobs than permanent positions. She said you have no security of tenure, you cannot get a loan, you cannot get a mortgage, you cannot leverage your job. You could be sent home at any time. She said her vision was for the money saved from contract jobs to fund an increased number of permanent jobs in the public sector. And asked to reply to the Gomartin Northeast MP Colmimber's claim that the government was using money from loans made to develop infrastructure to instead pay public sector salaries, the PM said she'd like to ask him what he had done with the $550 billion in revenue over his tenure as finance minister. I think that's a terrific, terrific response to Imbert even opening his mouth. You can imagine that. He jumped out to say that they're using money from these loans to pay salaries. Right? Well, you know, Imbert, why would they be in that position? You are the helm of the finance ministry and in charge of the country's finances for the last 10 years. So if they have to resort to doing that, that just speaks to the total failure that you were as a finance minister. And we know you were a failure because you didn't have one idea. The only thing you knew how to do is tax. You tried to tax our population into prosperity. And that has never worked anywhere in the world in the past. It will not work in the present and it will not work in the future. Yeah, he had plenty shortcomings. Anyway, the president visits the Defense Force. President Christine Kangaloo and her husband, Kerwin Garcia, went to the Defense Force headquarters in Chagaramas on August 27th on what was termed a special visit by a post of the organization's Facebook. The post said they were warmly received by the Chief of Defense Staff officers and enlisted men and women. PM says First Citizens under probe. The Prime Minister has confirmed that the government is investigating First Citizens and matters that were going on at the bank. Kamla Prasad Bisesa, while answering questions at the closing ceremony for the July-August vacation cricket camp closing ceremony at the Wilson Road Recreation Grounds in Pinal, spoke on the changes at the bank and its holdings company, First Citizens Holdings Limited. And she said, quote, "As far as I am aware, the government does not get involved in matters of that area. A new board will be appointed shortly. I do not want to say any more about FCB because I do not want to prejudice any investigation that is ongoing with respect to matters that were going on at First Citizens Bank." All right? So, it looked like FCB on that probe, boy. And you know, I must say, I don't know if those would be the former people, but we did get some help from First Citizens Bank as well for Ron Stefan Ron. Really appreciate that. So I look forward to see what was going on in there. PM says U.S. Caribbean Latin American alliance beneficial to Trinidad and Tobago. Prime Minister Kamla Prasad Bisesa SC has described TT's entry into the International Security Alliance as a great opportunity and beneficial in the fight against crime. All right? She said, "I think it's a great opportunity for us. We have had 25 years of runaway crime, murders, and blood. We have not been able to stem it on our own, and therefore, any international coalition against drugs, narco-trafficking, human trafficking, and crime, I think is welcome for all the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago." And she added that the only people who have to fear are those who are non-law abiding or not law abiding citizens. It's interesting that, and this is what I like. I like in the statement that she didn't say we had runaway crime for the last 10 years. Right? We know well it escalated over the last 10 years. But in her statement, she said we have had 25 years of runaway crime. Right? And that pretty much is on point. It's been about a quarter of a century of runaway crime that we cannot seem to get under control. And that's what I keep telling all you. Once that presence of the US is there in those waters, nothing in coming in. As a matter of fact, I think Customs seized something like $7.5 million in narcotics yesterday. They put out a release on that, but I'll get to that release a little bit later though. Anyway, a surprise at 90 papers. Gunshot victim crashes car at Caroni police station and then dies at the hospital. Drugs and gun found in pigtail bucket in Sangre Grande. Prison superintendent seeks to overturn detention. And Joshua Francois' report has been submitted, parents not included. The health ministry said it has received the report on the investigation into the passing of 6-year-old Joshua Francois. However, it said a statement from Joshua Francois' parents was not received. Oh, that's what, okay, well, oh God, look at that. The headline could have been written a little better than that, eh? It make it sound like, you know, like they exclude, anyway. In a statement on August 27, the ministry said the independent expert panel convened to review the circumstances surrounding the tragic passing of 6-year-old Joshua Francois, and they have submitted the report. The report was originally supposed to be submitted on August 20th, but the deadline was extended to August 27th. All right? And it goes on to say that, quote, while the expert panel has now presented its findings, it is important to note that a statement from the parents of Joshua Francois was not received during the extension period granted to the panel. And in keeping with the ministry's commitment to transparency, equity, and diligence, the Office of the Chief Medical Officer has formally reached out to Joshua's parents to ensure their perspective is captured as part of this process. This step is essential to ensure that the review is conducted with the highest degree of fairness, care, and sensitivity. All right? What else we got in the paper this morning, man, before we get to the fall? NCIC plans $3.5 million Diwali Naga and hopes of government help. And it's scheduled for October the 11th. That would be July, August, September, October. We would still be in ISO, boy? I'm not too sure. Anyway. Venezuela ambassador pushes back against U.S. narrative, saying we are not narco traffickers. Well, Venezuelan man charged with murder, and custom officers seized $7 million in marijuana. All right, so it's in the paper this morning. Customs and excise officers have seized over $7 million in marijuana discovered at a transit shed in central Trinidad. Boy, I want to believe I know the number of that shed. I want to believe that I know the number of that shed. Because I mentioned it in the past. I mentioned it in the past. I can't remember it was early last year or some kind of thing so, but I mentioned a couple of the sheds that apparently are not checked at all. Right? I'm waiting to see if they're going to let me know what shed it is. Anyway. Okay. And here we have, let me see, TKR supporters sad that no CPL in St. Clair, fans miss the Oval vibes. Yeah, I mean, Brand Lara has a vibe of its own, eh? For those of you who are taking in the cricket, Brand Lara has a vibe of its own. And I have a feeling this is just, after this CPL here, cricket will return to the Oval. Yeah. I don't think all the games will be played at Brand Lara in the next CPL. All right? Because what was happening, to my knowledge, is the previous administration, right? Brand Lara Stadium has been made available at next to nothing, dog cheap. Now, really and truly, right? With the kind of money that the CPL generates, why would you want to give away a facility for free or almost for free, right? We have something to prove. Because we know the controversy that surrounded the Brand Lara Stadium. But nevertheless, it is a facility that can be utilized. It's been utilized for plenty fets. More fet than sports, but nevertheless. But the Oval is cricket, man. The Oval, let me tell you something, the benefits of the Oval. And we spoke about this on the Fifth Officials, which we'll hear a bit later on tonight. It's not just the traffic in going down to the Brand Lara Stadium. It's not just that, right? It's not a tongue thing, right? It's an economic activity thing. When you have cricket in the Oval, you have the vendors set up outside selling food. When you come out the Oval, if you feel like take a lime after, you could walk across by Blazers Bar, the home of the Fifth Officials, right there opposite the Oval. Or you could go down to the Avenue. If you need to get a taxi to go home or transportation, you have Tragridge Road right there with transportation running. You know, it's just a whole lot of things that take place around the Oval, right? As opposed to Brand Lara. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all of those things that make it, you know, that creates that vibe that the Oval has. All right? But I think CPL will return to the Oval, but it'll be next season. All right? But to have all the games in Brand Lara, the Oval is the better wicket, everything. The better pitch, everything is in the Oval, if you ask me. But nevertheless. Anyway, before we go to the break, let me just remind you of a few things here. All right, one of the things I got to remind you of is Flow, as we're talking about CPL. So this cricket season, Flow keeps you in the game as the official telecommunications partner of the Trinbago Knight Riders. You can sign up for the Everything You Need plan and win tickets to TKR home matches or an all-inclusive finals home line. Visit discoverflow.co for details, and this is NLCB approved, so make sure and check out Flow. All right, also, Chef Shiraz, we're talking cricket again, and Chef his courses going into cricket mode, because he has a one-day workshop. That's right, the food costing, restaurant, and catering operation. One-day workshop. And topics to be covered would be from menu writing to cost and quality, food yield testing, purchasing, profit and loss, etc. Workshop material and refreshments will be provided, and there will be a certificate of participation. So you can contact Chef on 372-4639 or 737-5097 and get yourself registered for that course. Also, we have Keolic. So we got a lot of products in the Keolic range, all of them backed by science and clinical trials. All are made from the aged garlic extract. So we have the cleanse and digestion, we have the blood pressure health, we have the cholesterol health, the total heart health, the Keolic circulation health. They are all proven to be effective in sustaining healthy levels. All include that aged garlic extract formulation. And they also have the Keo green powder drink mix and the Keodophilus probiotics. So you could pick them up, any one of those products in the Keolic range, at a pharmacy or a health store across the country. For more information, you could WhatsApp them on 728-0338. That is 728-0338. And finally, don't forget that Seth Weil aboard. Seth has the Holistic Health Clinic. Yes, he does. and it's powered by nutritional therapy. So stop managing a disease when you could reverse it naturally. And we're talking from cancer to hypertension, digestive disorders, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, and more. Drug-free, supplement-free, root cause healing through nutritional therapy. You can call or WhatsApp SET today to book your appointment, and you could do so on the following numbers: 279-3935 or 761-1952. With that, we take the first break. When we come back from the break, we will take a look at the PM's unfortunate incident to that fall down in Pinal. Her response to it was very, very important. Stay tuned.
Calling all choir. This is TNT's first gospel choir event of its kind. It's finally here. This is Divine Harmony. Choirs from all over the country will vie for over $250,000 in prizes. Semi-final round, the East-West Corridor, Saturday, September 20th, Central and South Trinidad, Saturday, September 27th, and Tobago, Saturday, October 4th. To register, call 719-9599. TNT, get ready. This is Divine Harmony.
Everybody sing it.
Welcome to South Point Hotel Barbados, your gateway to a luxury oasis of tranquility, comfort, and impeccable service. Nestled along the popular south coast of Barbados, South Point Hotel is a true haven for those seeking relaxation, rejuvenation, and unforgettable experiences. From the moment you arrive, you'll be enveloped by an ambiance of serenity that effortlessly blends with the stunning flora and fauna surrounding you. The accommodations are spacious, elegant, and thoughtfully designed to ensure maximum comfort. Each room offers a perfect retreat where you can unwind, rejuvenate, and be pampered with the exceptional service of attentive staff. Indulge in the extraordinary at Driftwood, the in-house restaurant, where culinary excellence meets coastal charm. Driftwood's menu is a celebration of fresh, local ingredients, expertly crafted to create a dining experience that will take your palate on a delightful gastronomic journey the Bajan way. Whether you're here to relax by the pool, enjoy a delicious meal, or explore the enchanting beaches nearby, every moment at South Point Hotel is crafted to exceed your expectations. Book your stay today and immerse yourself in the luxury oasis that South Point Hotel offers. Discover a destination where every detail is thoughtfully curated for your enjoyment. South Point Hotel Barbados, creating memories that last a lifetime. For reservations, email them at reservations@southpointhotelbarbados.com or call 1246-424-7744 or check out the website www.southpointbarbados.com.
Downers Educational Institute is the top private school in Trinidad and Tobago with 35 years experience and tremendous student success. One of the most trusted education providers in the industry. Downers offers full-time day school classes for forms 1 to 5 and evening classes for primary level standards 2 to 5, secondary level forms 1 to 5, and also classes for adults and repeaters. For CSEC, Downers covers the business subjects and is one of the few private schools that offer the science subjects, physics, chemistry, and biology as well. Online classes are currently being offered in all areas. However, Downers Educational is flexible and will adjust as the situation changes to offer both online and in-person schooling. They also offer affordable pricing and flexible payment plans. Downers Educational, located at number 92 Charlotte Street, Port of Spain. Call 627-9491 or WhatsApp 737-8006 and 471-0477. Visit their website, downerseducationalinstitute.com. Email downersedu@gmail.com or find them on Facebook at Downers Educational Institute. Downers Educational, offering success through quality education.
Every day at the castle, long before we open our doors, our work begins. Our famous seasonings are mixed in advance. We select our fresh chicken parts and prep our delicious sides. Then we fire up the fryers and rotisserie oven. Everything is made with tasty local herbs, spices, and the same long-loved recipe since 1968. So, when you come in, remember that we uphold our culture and our taste just for you. We are your Royal Castle.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supplier of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsain, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor, and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
New York Carnival, aka Riatka, is celebrating 58 years. Join us August the 28th through September the 1st for New York Carnival Week in New York City.
I come from when Tommy used to carry it.
With over 20 adult bands, over 30 junior bands, New York Carnival Week is something you cannot miss. The Mecca of Carnival, New York Carnival, kicking off August the 28th through September the 1st. We love New York Carnival. Remember to log on to the website, riatkacarnival.org. Follow us on Instagram at New York Carnival. Experience the Mecca of New York Carnival. The Caribbean melting pot.
Look something to talk about.
August the 28th through September the 1st. Carnival Week in New York City. Join us for Culture Fest concerts, Panorama, and much, much more. New York Carnival, Junior Parade of Bands, and the 58th Annual West Indian Carnival Day Parade on Eastern Parkway. Join us for Viva La Carnival, the celebration.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Cricket is Caribbean passion, pure energy and pride. That's why Flow is proud to be the official telecommunications partner of the Trinbago Knight Riders for CPL 2025. Win tickets to TKR home matches or an all-inclusive finals home line when you sign up for the Everything You Need plan. Plus, enjoy 25% off for 6 months. One identity, one beat, one rhythm. Visit discoverflow.co to learn more. Promotion approved by the NLCB.
Why if you need no real pressure right now trying to register for my associate degree? It's real expensive, plus I have no maths. I didn't pass maths. Real pressure. You know what to do right here. Oh, you looking happy, so?
But I must be happy. I get all my subjects, plus I get one in law. So I look into going to register to do my law degree right now.
Serious?
But why you didn't do Form 6 like me? In LS, it's free, plus your parents could save money for your university as well. And you could even do your maths at the same time.
I could do over my maths?
I'm telling you. Let me go now and register.
I have to go and sign up for it.
But you sticking, you should have come here a long time, you know.
Well, I'm so glad you told me about this. I'm really thankful.
We offer a wide range of CSEC subjects and SAT prep classes. We are tried, trusted, and proven.
All right, people, so we're back. Now, yesterday, the Prime Minister had a little spill, but I think it's inspiring the way that she got back up and what she had to say. So this was the incident yesterday down in Penal. You can point full screen now. Yeah. right. Well, I think that's after, right, yeah. There it is, blah, blah, blah. And then she went down, right? Which created quite a stir on social media. That fall that she took there. But thankfully, she's okay. You know, but sometimes you had to ask yourself, because I saw some things online. There was one person that posted something and they just started to laugh, gigi gaga ga. And I was like, you know, you're laughing at an elderly person taking a fall, right? But, you know, there's been a lot of speculation as it relates to the PM's health and so on and so forth, right? But she took the fall, she got back up immediately, she was helped to her feet, and this is what she had to say to the reporters after. Run with this.
When you saw I stumbled a little earlier, so I squared that up because there was an elephant in the room, and the floorboards in the sea were very uneven. And as I stepped, it lifted and I stumbled. But God is great. I got up instantly and I'm fine. Thanks.
All right, so there was this uneven piece of the flooring apparently, and you know, you could just bounce your toe and go kill Kate and you could kill Kate, you know. So that apparently is what happened. But when she did deliver her speech, she had some very some very interesting words to those who were there. So run that for me now.
Continue to fight and keep hope going. So if you drop, not every fall is to be ashamed of. Because when you fall, we get back in and we fight and we continue to fight and keep hope going. So if you drop your ball, don't worry. Keep the hope and catch the next ball that comes your way. Or take that cricket bat and hit it far out beyond the boundaries.
Yeah. So, you know, it's interesting, eh? And that's true. When you fall, you get back up. When you get back up, you get back up to succeed. You know what I mean? The ladder of success starts at the bottom. You understand? And sometimes you're climbing the ladder and you might miss a step and you might end up going straight back down to the starting point. But it doesn't mean that you take your marbles and you go home. You get back up and you climb again, and that's how it is. You know, I just thought that was a terrific message for the young people that were there to take with them. And you know, as somebody who, you know, as a prime minister, and just on the whole, anybody that, you know, it's an embarrassing thing to fall in public. I mean, I remember when Stuart Young was coming off the stage, I think that was in Penal too. I think Stuart Young fell in Penal as well, you know. But this was Penal, boy. And people falling. I think that was in Penal. When, yeah, this is when he wrapped up the speech. And then he was leaving the stage and he went prat up, right? His fall was a very heavy fall because he fall from a height, right? He fall from a, you know, a elevated platform then, the stage, and onto the floor there. But I think that was in Penal, if I'm not mistaken. That was near the Penal fire station opening or some kind of thing. So I think it was something like that. Yeah, boy. I mean, boy, Penal, I don't know. Anyway, but I remember when Stuart Young fell, he had a very, very hard fall. And I remember that morning. That morning was like, ooh, ouch. You know what I mean? But it wasn't something to laugh at. There are people who memed it, and you know the haters will hate, right? As will the haters hate with the Prime Minister here, Kamala Prasad, you know, falling as well. You're always going to have those things, right? You have all the memes that will take place on social media, things like that. You can't get away from that as the era that we're in, you know what I mean? I just thought it was very classy of her when she got back up. She explained it to the reporters, but more importantly, in her address to those who were present, she said, you know, it's not something, when you fall, it's not something to be ashamed of. Because every time you fall, you get back up. You understand? So while you mightn't catch a ball, if you drop a ball today, just make sure and catch the next one. That's all. Anyway, 327-7400. We have, let me see. All right, so, yeah, the phone line is open. And we have the whole issue of what is on the front page of the paper as well. The front page of the paper this morning with the end of this contract. Yes, man, I remember that. I was in the Penal fire station opening. What is this with Penal and people falling? Oh, and by the way, just to clear up something for one of the callers from a couple of days ago with the missing file. Remember the missing file as it relates to the 3 police officers, and somebody called in and they said that the file go missing from the DPP's office. I just want to make that a correction. The file never arrived at the DPP's office. It actually went missing from the judiciary. I was supposed to mention that yesterday and I forgot. Yeah, morning. Hello, morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Stephen.
Yeah, man, go ahead. Share your thoughts. What's up this morning?
Yeah. Well, boy, I have to say, you're right on the button. Stuart Young was falling in love, and Kamala was falling in lap. That is different in the fall. But then, Stephen, could anybody tell you who hasn't fallen in their life?
But yeah, I mean, I have taken a spill every now and then.
well, this is the whole point. It comes like when Jesus said, "Who without sin cast the first stone."
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you mustn't. I don't take on them things because all them things is just only a waste of time. But I want to say something this morning, Stefan boy. It have something going on social media where they say we stood dancing with known gangsters in Senegal, right?
Yeah,
that was going
that was
around.
the election campaign. There were some guys that was they was chanting and doing a little freestyle and thing, and Sturge was there.
Okay, Mr. Stephen. So I want to say on national television this morning, you see that fella who was dancing close to him with the mic in his hand? That fella named Leon. And that is a Wasa employee. He's a very, very good person, right? And he does making music to sing, and the man pay them to come out and sing. And you see how they're using people, right? And saying it's gangsters and think this is something wrong with doing in Trinidad, just only to make Winston look bad. You don't do these kind of things. People must change their ways in Trinidad. That's what I'm saying at this morning, okay?
No problem.
Thank you, Mr. Stephen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So outside of that, I just wanted to hear the fact that when the Prime Minister felt she got back up, she had some very inspirational words to the youths down there. But we also have, that you could comment on, the U.S., Caribbean, and Latin America Alliance, and how it's going to be beneficial to the fight against crime, all right? And the Prime Minister did say we had 25 years of runaway crime, and we have to do something about it now. Morning. Hello, morning.
Yeah, morning, Stefan. Good morning.
Morning, my brother. Go ahead.
Well, you touch on something what I would like to bring in the mix, but you put it early because Stuart Young get a more credible, a more dangerous fall than that.
Yeah,
because I think his shoulder went out of place, I think, with that fall.
Yeah.
Anyhow, really strong this morning, our Prime Minister. And Stefan, yesterday I wanted to put this in the public space. You see the ID card policy that the opposition, the government spoke about while they were in opposition? That is the only first move to rid this country of serious crime. Let the citizens move with their ID card. Let them move with it. If you can't give account for where your ID card is, the authorities is to put you in a position till you give account for how you end up here and what you're doing here.
Yeah.
All this thing we'll be doing here and have this thing running free for all. All on the promenades and them, all in the parks in the country, you're seeing a set of Venezuelan people breaking their days inside of these spaces in the country.
Right.
This is more dangerous for us. Let the citizens move with the ID card. You don't need to go to Parliament for that. You don't need to put no law in place. Just tell them, and let the police commissioner, good morning to you all. All you come together, Mr. We encourage everybody, Mr. Alexander, and get the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago to be moving with ID card. Please, if you want to start seeing about crime here. Good morning and bye.
All right, no problem. And you know, outside of that, outside from a crime perspective, in terms, I know they mentioned the ID card thing with the raising of the age for marijuana and the legal limit to drink alcohol and things like that, right? But even outside of that, having a former ID on you is something that you should have at all times in the event that you collapse. You understand what I'm saying? You could collapse. You never know when these things might happen. And you want a former ID on you so people, when somebody searching out, they can know who you are, where you live, things like that. Morning. Hello, morning. Oh God, sorry caller. Oh God. All right, let me take this one here. Yeah, morning. Morning.
Good morning, Stepharis.
Yeah, morning, Chief. Go ahead.
This is Cora from Maracas, St. Joseph. Morning.
From Maracas, St. Joseph?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
Go ahead, man.
This is some years where we're not getting water on top Bellevue Hill in Akono.
Oh, you're not getting water up in Maracas, St. Joseph?
Yeah, up on top Bellevue Hill in Akono.
In Akono?
Yeah.
All right. Akono?
Yeah.
All right. Because I know they did something, but you know plenty of people just get tired with Maracas, St. Joseph and Maracas, eh? I know they did the water thing they went up there and they serviced some of the old infrastructure, and people in Maracas now have water that they didn't have for 30 years. So Akono, you're saying, right?
Yeah, this is in Akono on top Bellevue.
Okay. I'll pass that message on to, I wonder if Daniel Plenty said that was, sir.
And then the truck-borne water, you cannot drink that because the water coming brown.
Okay. All right, no problem.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'll see if I can. I'm not too sure. I have to find out if Daniel Plenty is still at Wasa. I'll message him today. Hello, good morning. You don't know what's going on, eh? But if they touch Mr. Plenty, they touch our real good man. Or they don't touch Daniel Plenty at all, eh? Yeah, morning.
Yes, good morning. Thanks for clearing up that issue with the file.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I hope Gaspard forgive me for recommending certain things. Anyway,
small thing.
I wish you bon voyage. Enjoy your trip.
Thank you.
Return safely. Try your best and don't fall anywhere. But if you fall, please get up and live to fight another day.
Of course.
You and your crew. Chris?
Yes.
Have a good time. Get some sightseeing done. Buy a pretzel from the street and eat it. It's the best, right?
Pretzels?
Yeah, pretzel from the street.
Pretzel over,
eat it up.
I'll try it.
Yeah. No, it's nice. It's nice.
All right.
You take care. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, bye.
Cool. All right, I'll go in again. I'm going to take another one here. Yeah, here we go. Hello, morning. Hello, morning.
Hello. Morning.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
As it relates to the fall of the Prime Minister, I think that the people who doing the things to prepare the area for when people of importance are coming, they should be more careful to ensure that these things don't occur.
Correct.
Don't occur anymore, because there are not only for her but for several other people. Together with that and all too, where was the security personnel to be nearer to her, to at least that she shouldn't hit the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Now I know she fell in love a long time ago, and we are in love with her right now. So we don't want anything to happen to her, but more so to anybody of importance, because most of the people who are in authority, Penelope Beckles, the president, all of these people are not younger people in the wedding, and these things could be very serious and critical.
Yeah.
So we need to take more care in doing these things, especially in the public domain. And those who are laughing, I hope that they don't fall too. I hope that it never happens to them.
For real.
And you have a good day.
Yeah, man. Let me see, we're 8 minutes away from the hour, 7 o'clock. Morning. Hello, morning.
Good morning. Yes, morning.
Morning, go ahead.
I don't see. Yeah. And why we have to wait till it's somebody important? We don't need to wait until it's somebody important. So our walkway is there to utilize by people, by individuals. It ought to be safe for anybody.
Well,
Supposing somebody less important fell and the injury was way worse, because not everybody could take the same fall. It does not have to be. It's a walkway. It has to be safe.
Yeah.
It's a roadway. It's a road we're driving on. Our roads needs to be safe. Nobody not supposed to be dodging potholes and ending up in a precarious situation because of a pothole. Yeah?
Yeah,
So let's not wait until somebody of importance going down in a pothole and mash up the car and then they fix it, then they fix the road.
I agree. I agree with what you're saying.
We're supposed to do that for everybody.
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay then, blessed day.
Cool. Yeah, man. And don't forget, we also have the contract work. If you want to comment on the contract workers and at the end, bringing that to an end, I think that's going to be a good thing. A lot of people have been clamoring for that for a very long period of time. Hello, good morning. Morning.
And let's keep this alive from now on. What about the Judah Jones report?
Right.
Where all these children were being abused. Let's bring back that up in the front burner and let's keep this alive. And let's keep pushing until the report is made public. All the best. Thanks.
Yeah,
Have a good day.
You're the second caller. There is another caller that always calls about that Judah Jones report. So outside of the investigations into FCB and CPEP and all of these things, that Judah Jones report, we want the government of Trinidad to be able to take a serious look at that, and let's get to the bottom of that as well. Hello, good morning.
Stefan, how you going, man?
Yeah, Barack Paul, what's going on, man?
Stefan, if there's one example that is a perfect example for this country and for everybody to learn how to get up when you fall, is that lady that you seen on that TV right there. For being in social media and being the opposition leader, and the amount of times people try to throw her down, and she keeps standing up. Even within the party, for the last 10 years, if it was one person people supposed to get strength from and know that, oh, here what, when you fall, don't remain down. Look where she is today. After all that she went through for the past 10 years and more. Just keep on being battered and battered and battered and pushed down and pushed down and pushed down. And she stood up. She went through every single thing, and look where she are, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago today. So this stumble and this physical fall is nothing compared to the fall that she and within her own people who's supposed to be supporting her were the ones that was pushing her down and trying to make her fall and remain down. And look, she's Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. So this is another example of the determination, the dexterity of the woman, her lifestyle, and who she really is. And Trinidad and Tobago should take a good example of that.
Yeah.
Have a good morning.
All right,
Stefan,
cool, man.
take care of you.
Thanks a lot. All right, I'll hold up there. Coming back to the phone line in the second hour. You know, the purpose of highlighting this morning is because of a lot of the things that Barack Paul just mentioned there, right? It's inspirational. You know what I mean? It's the words that she chose when she went to the podium to speak. Obviously, that was not part of her speech, right? But she's addressing a lot of young people. And we in a society today that young people, especially children, whether it be primary school or secondary school, so much pressure is put on them to perform, to succeed, not to fail, things like that. Parents have a way that sometimes they push the children to the limit without understanding that a child has to be a child and they have to learn, right? You have to learn. It have some people, from the time the child fall, they run and pick them up and they baby them and they, oh God, think of it. But you gotta sometimes you cannot protect your children from everything. It doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way. Sometimes they will fall, right? And their character is defined in the way that they get back up. You understand? And that's how you kind of know the type of individual that you're raising. If they're a determined person or if they're going to give up easily. You know what I mean? And that's just it in life for everybody now, boy. You know what I mean? And I just thought it would be interesting. You know, I thought what she said when she got up there to the children, not every fall is to be ashamed of. Yeah, your child might be going to school, they might fall, and you know, shame is a thing. I have a partner, he used to tell me, shame, what is that, something to eat? That's what he used to say, though, because I used to say, but you in shame. He says, shame, what is that, something to eat? You know what I mean? He says, shame don't pay bills, you know. Shame and pride. That is two things that don't pay bills at all. He said, I never see any one of them pay a bill yet. You ever see shame or pride pay your light bill or make your groceries? You understand? You just have to move on in life and keep pushing as hard as you could push to succeed in life. You know what I mean? And that's where your mindset should be at, you know? Forgetting negatives and all the negative comments and the people that are trying to pull you down, and you just do you. You dig? And I think we need some of that, you know? You just need some of that sometimes. You know, people need to have that kind of mindset if we to move forward, you know? Anyway, as we go to the break, let me see, boy, what we have here. Open minds. No, sorry, no, let me open minds. All right, so open minds education. All right, remember that your mornings don't have to be stressful. No school runs, no endless traffic. It is Open Minds Education, and they are the Caribbean's fully online school with live classes from preschool to secondary, caring teachers, bringing lessons to life, and students learning confidently from home. So it's not just screens, students who take part in fun, in-person hangouts, and exciting events that the whole family can enjoy. So if you're resitting the CSEC in January or May, June 2026, their 3-month power prep courses cover papers 1, 2, and 3 with expert teachers who will help you feel ready for exam day. You can visit openminds.education or WhatsApp them on 388-6635. It is Open Minds Education, Beyond Boundaries. Stay tuned. Our number 2 is up next.
New York Carnival, aka Reactor, is celebrating 58 years. Join us August the 28th through September the 1st for New York Carnival Week in New York City.
I come from when Tommy used to carry it.
With over 20 adult bands, over 30 junior bands, New York Carnival Week is something you cannot miss. The Mecca of Carnival, New York Carnival, kicking off August the 28th through September the 1st. We love New York Carnival. Remember to log on to the website, weatcarnival.org. Follow us on Instagram at New York Carnival. Experience the Mecca of New York Carnival. The Caribbean melting pot.
Look something to talk about.
August the 28th through September the 1st. Carnival Week in New York City. Join us for Culture Fest concerts, Panorama, and much, much more. New York Carnival, Junior Parade of Bands, and the 58th Annual West Indian Carnival Day Parade on Eastern Parkway. Join us for Viva La Carnival, the celebration.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
Hey, boy, oh, boy.
What's going on? You're looking stressed out.
Why, if you need no real pressure right now, trying to register for my associate degree. It's real expensive, plus I have no maths. I didn't pass maths. Real pressure. You know what to do right here. Oh, you looking happy, so?
But I must be happy. I get all my subjects, plus I get one in law. So I looking to go and register to do my law degree right now.
Serious?
But why you didn't do Form 6 like me? In LS, it's free, plus your parents could save money for your university as well. And you could even do your maths at the same time.
I could do over my match.
I'm telling you. Let me go now and register.
I have to go and sign up for it.
But you sticking, you should have come here a long time, you know.
Right? I'm so glad you told me about this. I'm really thankful. Like,
We offer a wide range of CSEC subjects and SAT prep classes. We are tried, trusted, and proven.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Have you thought about where you're going for lunch today? Well, Tanti's Creole Food serves the best in local dishes at a great price. They're located at Alta's Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. They offer the best in Creole, Chinese, and curry dishes. Don't miss their after-work special and soup Saturdays. It's cow heel, oxtail, pigtail, and chicken foot soup. And also, fish broth is on the menu. Give them a call or WhatsApp 734-3398 or simply visit them at the All-Star Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. Safe and secure parking is also available. Tanti's Creole Food, the best in town. Check them out today.
The most powerful young astrologer from India, Master Sainath, will expert in palm reading, face reading, horoscope reading, gives life-term protection for all kind of problems, court cases, husband and wife problems, negative energy, teenage issue, business problems, ex-love back, job issue, money problem, love marriage issue, health problem, reach great heights in career, jealousy, black magic, etc. He can be consulted to reunite with loved ones. All religions are welcome. Your visit will be private and confidential. Call now +186-8316-0148. Located in all over Trinidad.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
Open Minds Education, Trinidad and Tobago. Hear me now. Click in, level up. School up on your phone, you know.
Learn today, lead tomorrow. We're ready for your growth. Farm 5, C6, adult class, take the oath. No traffic, no stress, just log in and post. Open Minds Education, TNT we both.
You want pass exam? Cool, we start that. Replay the lesson till the knowledge lock back. Real teacher with feedback, no copy, no charge.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chiguanas, or Rio Claro.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags, available at groceries and supermarkets. supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisure Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Leisure Limited. Quality you can trust.
All right, so we're back, people, and we are 6 minutes past your 7 o'clock. We got the winners of the Pan Clash coming up. The Pan Clash that took place at QRC. So we'll chat to them in a little bit. But before we get to that, it's not often I go to the back page of the paper, but fans miss the Oval vibes. Right? Yeah. So fans who attended the first home match for Trinbago Knight Riders in the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy on August 27, even those living in South, said they would miss the Queen's Park Oval this year. The decision was taken this year to host all 5 of TKR's home matches at the Taruba venue. All right? So, all 5. You have 5 games. And you telling me you couldn't put 2 in town? You couldn't put 2 in the Oval? Is the cricket not about the fans? Yeah? I mean, look, we know I believe it's a money thing. They get the Brian Lara Cricket Academy cheaper based on whatever price they negotiated with the past administration or whatever the case might be, and it's cheaper than the Oval. But I'm telling you, cricket is the Oval. I don't know, some of them might disagree with me, but if even the fans in South, for those that they interviewed, telling you that they miss the Oval, and that's the thing with South people, when it have cricket in the Oval, about 60% or 70% of that crowd is South people, but they come into the Oval. And I think if you give them the option, Oval or Brian Lara Cricket Academy, they will take the Oval any day. Hell, I think if you give Brian Lara the option between the Brian Lara Cricket Academy and the Oval, Brian Lara will pick the Oval. You understand? But the highlights from the game last night, fellas, we had the highlights, right? I was looking at the stands while I was watching the game, and I was saying, but this is weird. And then the cameraman, they were going out to the car park and they're showing you all the vehicles parked in the car park and they're saying the car park packed, and you know what I mean? But if the car park is packed, I don't know why the stands was looking the way that it was looking for such a long period of time during the game. To me, it didn't pack out. I don't know. I think they would have gotten a bigger crowd in the Oval, honest to God. One person said, Adolphus Noel from Lopino understands it's expensive to host matches at both venues, but he misses the Oval. He said, quote, the Oval is the mecca of cricket. The traffic at Brian Lara Cricket Academy is much harder than the Oval. The Oval in Port of Spain has a lot of entrances. That's the next thing too. Yeah? I have the highlights I sent for already, man. The link I sent for you, Chris. Anyhow, 327-7400. That the link I sent for you with the highlights from last night. All right, let me check the calls. Hello, good morning. Morning. If anybody was in the Brian Lara Cricket Academy last night, will you call me? Morning, my dear. Hello.
Good morning.
All right. Somehow you listen to something else. All right. So 327-7400. All right. Let me see. All right. Cool. 327-7400. I want to find out, what are your thoughts on this? And this has been happening for a while. I think with the IPL World Cup and all, we had all the games were played, I believe, in the, well, what the games that were here were played in the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. Now, I know that was Antigua, eh? You know what I mean? And I know it was a Wednesday night. So maybe the game did not attract the crowd that, let's say, a Night Riders versus Amazon Warriors would. All right? But I still want to believe, although it was Antigua, right? I still want to believe that if that game was in the Oval, did I get more people? I truly believe that. Regardless of the opposition, right? In terms of it being Antigua, I think they would have get more people if that game was in the Oval. Yeah, morning. Morning.
Morning, Stefan.
Yeah, morning. Go ahead.
Well, everything in Trinidad and Tobago mash up, you know. You must realize that, you know. It's not only the Oval alone, you know. If it was on the Oval alone, well, boy, I will be happy. It's everything mash up. And this is where we had to fix everything from A1 coming back right up. And on the fall, you could remember how much time Jesus Christ fell with the cross and got up. You know, he got up and get it done. This is exactly how it does go. You have to fall and get up, right? And I know a lot of people will say a lot of things about that. I'm waiting for them patiently. Let them come and put more in the pestle and in the mortar than anything else. So have a nice day.
All right, cool, man. All right, 327-7400. If you were in the Brian Lara Cricket Academy last night for this game, call me. Let me know now. I want to know how it was. I want to know how the traffic was heading down, if it had any traffic, because you have the issue as well of people saying, of the police saying or advising that you reached the venue 3 hours before. 3 hours, to go through security checks and wherever. Morning. Hello, morning. Morning. Hello?
So people support the cricket the most.
I hardly hear you.
South people support cricket the most.
You would say South people support cricket the most. I wouldn't dispute that with you.
We just travel to the Oval.
No, but do you prefer the Oval or the Brian Lara Cricket Academy?
Well, being in South, I go support Brian Lara.
Being in South, you would say you prefer that the cricket is at Brian Lara?
Yes.
All right, so you would not be one of the people that missing the vibes of the Oval?
Nah, same vibes.
All right.
Once you can enjoy yourself, enjoy any.
Right. Okay. Thanks a lot. I mean, I think the layout from what I saw last night, the layout of the Brian Lara Cricket Academy is just perfect for T20 cricket, if you ask me. With all the party stands and all these things. But I mean, you overlap that too. Hello, good morning.
Hey, Stefan.
Yeah, what's up?
I didn't go to the match, right? But at about between 3 and 4, I was in Marbella District. And persons were making that block, probably they came off the highway to come into the stadium area, right? At that time. And then I left to go up to the airport and come back, zero traffic. But what they did, they really took the changed the routes for the local traffic, meaning persons living in that area around there, around the stadium.
Yeah.
So it eliminated the persons clogging the air on the roadway to get into the stadium. But all in all, apparently it wasn't well attended, but there was absolutely no traffic.
Okay.
So good work, Meister, I guess. Okay.
No problem. But maybe because it wasn't sold out, it would mean less people headed down there, so less traffic. But even, look, people telling me it's Antigua, but the Amazon Warriors game sold out, and I understand that, but I just think the Oval, I think you're sold out 9 times out of 10 in the Oval, regardless of the opposition. Morning.
Morning, Stefan. Man, anything wrong here?
Yeah, what's up?
Stefan, ID cool. Stefan, I'm going to tell you something here. Where this Brian Lara Stadium is, I have a business on the opposite side of that blue building. Right? And the traffic does be ridiculous. Yesterday, last night I sat up in the back of the business and watching the kind of traffic it have to head up to the Toruba from the gas parallel to the turban. Nothing wasn't moving. They're moving very slow. The police and them were turning out on the cutout and going back up to the turban intersection and coming on back where the stadium is.
Right.
Now, it have cutout that you could come down to the stadium from the turban side, and plus from the reform side, you could come all back on that side. And both sides from where you stand up and watching, you were only seeing traffic because hardly anything was moving. But it lasted about an hour and a half, and then it died out.
Okay.
I don't understand how the traffic is be building up on that. And partly, majorities on weekends is have fit in the stadium there itself. You remember that time I called and tell you it had fit in the stadium and what is be going on.
Right.
Right? So I don't understand how come, and the police didn't regulate nothing last night because I just see a wide view from where my building is, a very wide view. Almost a turba intersection I just be seeing.
Okay.
So the police was spinning out on the cutout and going back up on the turba till they come back down by the stadium. So I don't understand how it is. The traffic would be really ridiculous, but to go in the stadium there, I didn't went to it, but I didn't see everything from my area.
Okay.
And the next thing again, Stefan, people have to be mindful of this, be laughing at people. I saw a clip of the Prime Minister slip and just fall. And everybody making a fun out of that, but here we're going on. You're not in the person's shoe, you will know how tight it is. Have a blessed one, Stefan.
Hi, no problem. Yeah. 327-7400. Hello, good morning. Hello, morning.
Hey, Stefan.
What going on, my brother? Talk to us.
Based on my observation last night, it didn't have a sellout crowd. Probably it's always Wednesday. But you see, Friday and Saturday game, watch and see.
Yeah, go be ram out.
Totally sellout. What? It go be ram out. I think it's because of the day of the week, people decide to chill.
Okay.
And then you have to take into consideration, school opening just now. People have to watch how they find it. That's right to send to school.
All right.
You have to watch how they find it too.
All right.
You have a pleasant day,
Maybe that's the reason. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, I just thought, I know usually in the Oval, regardless of the opposition, a game like this, I mean, you will hardly see an empty seat in the Oval. Morning.
Morning, Stefan.
Whether it's a Wednesday, or Tuesday, or Thursday, whatever, but maybe because it's South and, Morning. Yeah, go ahead.
Morning, Stefan.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Morning. Yeah, I just want an observation.
Sure.
I had the privilege of being to the Brian Lara about a month ago. And to the front of Brian Lara, the sign, Brian Lara Cricket Academy. The wife of academy was not lighting about a month ago. Up to this day, I saw it last night, we had guys on TV, big international game. I know that why haven't fixed yet. But nobody sees people, nobody saw that a month ago. The authorities to see that why not missing in academy.
Okay. All right. Hello, good morning. Morning.
Yeah, morning, sir.
Yeah, man, go ahead, share your thoughts.
I don't think the location is an issue. People are they have money, Stefan. At the end of the day, people still reeling from the days of the PNM right now, and they're starting to they're beginning to recuperate from that financial distress right now. This is my opinion. Don't vex with me. Have a nice day.
All right, no problem. People still reeling from the financial distress on PNM. I don't think so, man. I think people have money to do what they have to do, man. Morning.
Trinidadians are cricket-loving people. And we'll go any part of Trinidad that they have TKR play. It doesn't matter. We support every team, but Wednesday night, they advise you from the police, they have proper parking down there, turn off to go off and all kind of things. So they need to improve on the road network and proper parking because they had the land fight and they're doing that. So we want to go in, old petrol train and all about and the gas pearler. Turn off there and all that thing is our worries. But it doesn't matter. We are mind staying 2 and 3 hours and them kind of things. So whether they have it Queen's Park or they have it down there, we go in that. But let me find something for you. You're leaving today to go in New York?
If?
Or leaving today to go to New York?
Yeah.
Well, man, the Frank Sinatra song, man, spread the news around. We're leaving today. We're going to be a part of it. New York. We're going to have fun, man.
All right, man. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that.
22 minutes past your 7 o'clock. I'll take one more. And then we're going to take the break up. We're going to get to the Pan Clash winners. And Mr. Simon is here. Hello, good morning. They were the youths this morning, man.
Hello, morning.
Yeah, morning. Although to hear performance
I'm
last
calling
night was
from
great,
the-
eh? Yep.
Yeah, morning. I'm calling from the Gasperedo area.
Yes.
Yesterday I was in Gasperedo for the CPL cricket, and Gasperedo was clear. It had no kind of traffic. Traffic was on the highway. Now it have 3 entrances to go into Brian Lara, and those 3 entrances, one from before, one from Taruba, one from the highway, and the people was, just clear. Everything was good and normal, except on the highway. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot. Yeah. All right. No problem. All right. So we got some people who down from down in the area, that kind of thing. Good morning, sir. The Oval parking unstable. Paying $100 to park along the road by scalpers, and the wrecking of parked cars in this. But well, they're saying in the Savannah, but I would more think it's Nelson Mandela Park they're talking about. Yeah, I remember the last time there was a cricket game in the Oval. I think it was Amazon Warriors Self and Trinidad and Tobago. People were wrecked. There was wrecking going on and all kind of thing, and they was picking up that Port of Spain Corporation. You understand? And I think we spoke about that, and we said, listen, you have a game like that, open up Nelson Mandela Park and allow the vehicles to park on the field. Open it up as a parking area, because obviously you need parking, right? And just put corporation people there to manage it. Even if you charging people $20, you understand? Because you don't want to bust people head. You charge them a little $20, a little $40. People will pay a $20 or $40 if it's managed by the Port of Spain Corporation, who is in charge of Nelson Mandela Park, and they want to utilize it as a car park when the Oval have games. Make our money. Let the corporation make our money. $40, $50 to park your vehicle, and it's secured by the Port of Spain City Corporation. You put some municipal police and whoever you had to put out inside, in the car park there to secure the area, and make people feel, let people know the vehicle's safe and that kind of thing, and it could work. But when people do park there, they get wrecked. I don't know if all you could remember that video when vehicles were getting wrecked from Nelson Mandela, from that game in the Oval. I don't know if all you could remember that. But I'll take this call. Morning.
Hi, hello, morning.
Yeah, morning.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
During your last break, I sent you a text, a photo, a subject matter of a customs officer. He was killed some years ago, and I would like you to look into it, and I would like you to highlight it. The investigating officer was Johnny Abraham, right?
Uh-huh.
They brought the matter to a conclusion, but they didn't get the person who was hired to do the hit. So, if you want to know about about independence and where our service lies to humanity, he is one. When he was introduced to me, he was introduced as a Christian, and he was introduced, the exact words the man used was, he is incorruptible. Right? Okay. But he wasn't introduced to me face to face, eh? He was introduced to say, see that man there? So and so and so and so and so. But he incorruptible. Right? And he was the 3rd rank customs officer.
Okay.
So if he is incorruptible as the 3rd ranking customs officer, that tells you about the 1st and the 2nd. Look at it, the document, I send it to you, open it, and if you could highlight it on your program, not today, but sometime in future, that will be great.
All right, I'll see if I can find it. I'll take a look at the chat and see. All right. Yeah, all right. I've got to go to the break. That one was a little off script. All right, so, yeah. Obviously with the Oval, where parking is a concern, because somebody raised the issue of parking, that can be addressed very, very, very easily. It just needs just proper organizing, that's all. All right, somebody said at 4 p.m. Traffic was bumper to bumper from Beetham Highway to Brian Lara Academy was crawling. It took 2 hours to reach there. Wow. That was one person's, let me see. Put cricket in the oval, raise the ticket price, and complain and cuss galore. Yes, it's about money. Isn't it about money with some of the nonsensical ads and blah, 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 which, oh, good God of mercy. What? Bernard, it makes sense when you're sending me a message now. And don't talk that kind of, I mean, you went real, you sound like an idiot. Yeah, I'll actually message you back and tell you, you sound like an idiot. All right? Anyway. Huh? Yeah. All right, so just before we go to the break and we get the QRC, and what's going on with Manchester United, boy? I know plenty of brethren who's Manchester United fans, boy. What I'm telling you, Ole couldn't beat Amarin Golosi walk, you know. Ole couldn't beat Grimsby Town. Grimsby Town beat Ole. And I think they played a full squad, you know. Yeah, Mbueno, all of them play. They come from 2-0 down and then they end up losing on penalties. Lord Father. I tell you, brand big, you go mad, you know. Big as a United fan. Big, Arnold Roberts, Gary Griffith. Who else, boy? Who else I know, boy? Who else is public figures, is Manchester United fans, boy? It are plenty of them, you know. Anyway, Flo, we're talking CPL, and hopefully next year, some games will return to the Oval. But for now, Flo's bringing the cricket action home. And you can win tickets to TKR home matches or an all-inclusive finals home line when you sign up for everything you need, for the Everything You Need plan. Plus, enjoy 25% off for 6 months. Flo, the official telecommunications partner of the Trinbago Knight Riders. And this is NLCB approved. All right, so check them out. Also, don't forget that Chef Shiraz has the 3-day cooking class in Asian cuisine, Chinese, North Indian, Manchurian, Hakka and Thai, Saturday the 6th, the 13th, and the 20th of September. And it is $1,800 for this course, a 3-day course. That's basically $600 a day. Yeah? Yeah. And all materials are provided. Call Chef and get yourself registered on 372-4639 or 737-5097. All right? And we also have elders. Yes. If you're dreaming of studying in the US, your path begins with elders classes, the SAT program. Gear up to conquer the SAT December exam with confidence. Our Dynamics SAT prep classes kick off on September the 13th, and hurry because registration shuts off on September the 12th. Secure your spot now. Availability is limited. Dial 627-8632 or 715-5480 to dive into further details and claim your seat in this transformative SAT journey. Ignite your potential, seize the opportunity, and let elders classes be your guide to acing the SAT and unlocking your American educational dreams. And join elders for success, man. They got the SAT program definitely in full swing. Make yourself available and get in on that. Also, Ignites. So we got Ignites Clinic, one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean, and they offer that dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, limbagging, halotherapy, colon hydrotherapy, etc. They also offer consultation services, live blood analysis, child counseling, heart disease, knee, shoulder, back pain, high blood pressure. And I tell you what, you could check them out at any one of their 3 locations in Trin-City, Chaguanas, or Tobago. And you could give them a call, 640-8985 or 613-7571. You could also WhatsApp them on 493-9196 or email them at ignitesdistributors@gmail.com. And finally, the Trinidad and Tobago College of Massage, Therapeutic Massage and Beauty Culture. All right, they are enrolling students now for their one-year diploma in professional therapeutic massage beginning this September. Becoming, of course, a licensed massage therapist is going to open a world of unique employment opportunities for you. You're talking about private health clubs, day spas, cruise ships, resorts, self-employment, etc. And the Trinidad and Tobago College of Therapeutic Massage and Beauty Culture program is gate-funded and registered with the Ministry of Education and the Accreditation Council of Trinidad and Tobago. So you could call and register today. You could do so by checking them online on www.ttcollegeofmassage.com, and you could also call 658-3907, or you could WhatsApp them on 496-1111. So when we return, Mr. Simon and the winners of the Pan Clash will be here. We are focused on the youths as we close the program this morning, 28 minutes away from the hour of 8 o'clock, and I changed my mind. I ain't going to have a message back. Idiocracy is best ignored. Stay tuned.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook.
Hey, boy, oh, boy. What's going on? You're looking stressed off. Why, if you need no real pressure right now, trying to register for my associate degree? It's real expensive, plus I have no maths. I didn't pass maths. Real pressure. You know what to do right here. Oh, you looking happy, so?
But I must be happy. I get all my subjects, plus I get one in law. So I'm looking to go and register to do my law degree right now.
Serious?
But why you didn't do Form 6 like me? In LS, it's free, plus your parents could save money for your university as well. And you could even do your maths at the same time.
I could do over my maths?
I'm telling you. Let me go now and register.
I have to go and sign up for it.
But you sticking, you should have come here a long time, you know.
Well, I'm so glad you tell me about this. I'm really thankful.
We offer a wide range of CSEC subjects and SAT prep classes. We are tried, trusted, and proven.
Welcome to South Point Hotel Barbados, your gateway to a luxury oasis of tranquility, comfort, and impeccable service. Nestled along the popular south coast of Barbados, South Point Hotel is a true haven for those seeking relaxation, rejuvenation, and unforgettable experiences. From the moment you arrive, you'll be enveloped by an ambiance of serenity that effortlessly blends with the stunning flora and fauna surrounding you. The accommodations are spacious, elegant, and thoughtfully designed to ensure maximum comfort. Each room offers a perfect retreat where you can unwind, rejuvenate, and be pampered with the exceptional service of attentive staff. Indulge in the extraordinary at Driftwood, the in-house restaurant, where culinary excellence meets coastal charm. Driftwood's menu is a celebration of fresh, local ingredients, expertly crafted to create a dining experience that will take your palate on a delightful gastronomic journey the Bajan way. Whether you're here to relax by the pool, enjoy a delicious meal, or explore the enchanting beaches nearby, every moment at South Point Hotel is crafted to exceed your expectations. Book your stay today and immerse yourself in the luxury oasis that South Point Hotel offers. Discover a destination where every detail is thoughtfully curated for your enjoyment. South Point Hotel Barbados, creating memories that last a lifetime. For reservations, email them at reservations@southpointhotelbarbados.com or call 1246-424-7744 or check out the website www.southpointbarbados.com. Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
On Saturday, August 30th, 2025, get ready for the sweet sound of steel pan music as it electrifies New York City. The We at Car present the Panorama 2025 behind the Brooklyn Museum, located at number 200 Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn, New York, with over 8 bands competing for the title of 2025 New York Panorama Champion. This is more than bragging rights. It starts at 7 p.m. This year, you can also catch all the excitement via pay-per-view and immerse yourself with exclusive access for just $9.99 US. That gets you all of this and some. Order now at weatcarnival.org and reserve your place.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerators, parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Open minds education, Trinidad and Tobago. Hear me now. Click in, level up. School up on your phone, you know.
Learn today, lead tomorrow. We're ready for your growth. Farm 5C6 adult class, take the oath. No traffic, no stress, just log in and post. Open minds education, TNT we both.
You want pass exam? Cool, we start that. Replay the lesson till the knowledge lock back. Real teacher with feedback, no copy, no chat.
The most powerful young astrologer form India, Master Sainath, will expert in palm reading, face reading, horoscope reading, gives life-term protection for all kind of problems, court cases, husband and wife problems, negative energy, teenage issue, business problems, ex-love back, job issue, money problem, love marriage issue, health problem, reach great heights in career, jealousy, black magic, etc. He can be consulted to reunite with loved ones. All religions are welcome. Your visit will be private and confidential. Call now +186-8316-0148. Located in all over Trinidad.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsane, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
All right, people, so we're back on Breaking Dawn this morning, just about 19 minutes away from the hour of 8 o'clock. It is Thursday morning, and we got Mrs. Simon here, the principal of QRC, Queen's Royal College, and we also have some students in the background representing different schools, and some of them, some of them are schools that won the, 1, 2, 3 in the overall, and then
One,
you had
two,
different
three, and then the
categories
category winners.
that you had winners in, right? So we're gonna find out about the Pan Clash. It was the first invitational schools Pan Clash, the Magnificent Seven Invitational Schools Pan Clash. It was the first ever one, and we're gonna find out how it went, what the response was like, and when the next one will be happening. All right, so Mr. Simon, good morning to you again, man. Pleasure to have you on board.
Good morning.
And so how was it? How was it for the patrons? How was it for the students? How was it overall?
Well, I would like to think that it was a great event.
Nice.
Of course, you recognize on Saturday there was a very heavy downpour, and it lasted for quite a while. But I don't think that dampened the spirits of the individuals who were there. We had a very nice turnout.
Okay.
And I think when you speak to the youngsters behind me, they will tell you about their own experiences and what they found. But we were very satisfied from the perspective of being organizers. We were very, very satisfied with the response and the final product that we were able to produce. All thank you to the patrons, of course,
Right.
our sponsors, and most importantly, to the young men and women of those schools. I think they did a wonderful job, and I think they had a good time, but you'll hear it from them.
All right, nice, man. We're going to chat with them in a little bit. The winners, I like all of them smiling, man. And well, we have QRC. QRC didn't compete, but they did represent. All right. So in terms of the competition and everything, how it went with the different categories and so on and so forth, there were different genres that were included, right?
Yes. So there were, again, just recapping the general structure of the competition. There was a first segment which had a tune of choice. And then a test piece. Remember, the test piece was David Rudder and Marshall Montano, Oil and Music.
Oil and Music.
And we had that, and then they could play whatever tune they wished.
Okay.
And there were well, you have the results, so
yes.
you'll be able to point out what happened in that first segment. And then, of course, in the second segment, it was a genre clash, and they had 3 different types of genres that they looked at. Afrobeats,
maxi dubs,
and then
90s R&B.
R&B music, yes.
All right,
so
nice,
you have
man.
the various champions there outlined, so you'll be able to have a chat with them.
All right, great, man. All right, so I guess we're going to chat with them. We will start with, let's see, we'll start with the overall. Because in the overall, we have one of the overall winners was also a winner of a category.
Genre, yes.
Right.
They won everything they competed in. And that
They
was,
win, really?
Yeah, because they won that first part, and in their genre clash, they were the winners as well.
Nice, man. All right, so we have Tranquility Secondary School and Belmont Secondary School represented. Who's the representative? You are the for both of them? Yes. All right, come forward now. I'm going to ask you a few questions here on how you thought it went. Okay, so come a little closer now, yeah? But you want to go QRC? You go, all right, Mr. Simon, like you want to go QRC? All right, so, okay, so which school you represent? Belmont. Okay, so you from Belmont?
Yes.
All right, so what was it like, the whole coming together of Tranquility and Belmont, working with playing with the other students from Tranquil?
It was a good experience because, I got to meet new people, and, when you do that, you get to exposure,
right.
So you get to meet new players, you get to see, well, I'm a first-time player. This is my first time playing in a competition like this, and it was really an amazing experience because, it helped me to, meet new people, because I'm kind of, with meeting new people, and it's a really fun experience.
What type of band you play?
Bass. Tenor bass.
Tenor bass. All right, cool. So in terms of the first segment, like the overall segment, the test piece, and the test piece would have been the first segment, right?
The test piece and their tune of choice, yes.
All right.
First segment.
Who arranged it for you all?
Well, Mr. Phillip and Miss Codrington, yeah.
All right, Miss Phillip and Miss Codrington. All right, and in terms of the category of the maxi dubs which you all won, what was the maxi dub of your choice?
Well, it was multiple songs combined into one. So it
Oh,
was
wow,
like a
who mixed
medley.
down
It
there?
was like a medley, yeah.
Okay, right,
Yes,
a medley, right.
yeah. It had a lot of, songs. I can't remember right now what song it was, but I know, it was a lot of songs put into one.
All right, great. And is this something that you're enthusiastic about?
Of course.
In the coming years?
Of
So this is
course,
something
of
that you all
course.
would like to
Yes.
participate in
Yes.
next year, the year after that, and see more and more people come out?
Of course, of course.
All right. And in terms of the school itself, well, Belmont, you can't speak for Tranquil, but for Belmont itself and the program there, the PAN program there, what you want to say to the people at Belmont,
Well, I could say that I'm very proud of the ones from Belmont and Tranquil because, it's one band. It's one band. So I have to give credit to, Tranquil as well because they did a lot. They did a lot. And, we went into that competition thinking, we were the underdogs in a way because this was our first, we started last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we went into this thinking we were the underdogs, but we came out on top, so,
Ah, boy. Ah, man. You see, the underdogs, sometimes the underdogs come out on top. Thanks a lot. All right, so that is representative for Tranquil and Belmont, all right? And Tranquility Secondary School and Belmont Secondary School were the winners in the Maxi Dub category, and they were also the overall winners. All right, now, we have Bishop's Anstey High School, who is here with us as well. They were second place in the overall, right? Come. All right, hi, morning. What's your name?
Hi, morning. I'm Samara Ambleton.
All right, now, what form are you in?
I'm going into Form 4.
You're going into Form 4?
Yeah.
All right. So, you were here the last time?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, I know that. I know the face look familiar, you know what I mean? I tell all your name, I just forget. Face, I just remember. All right, so what was the experience like for you?
So it was something new to try. We're accustomed to the panorama experience, but this was something smaller, new, and I would say I had a good time. I think everybody had a good time. It was really a lot of fun and a lot of energy, and overall the day was a really enjoyable day.
All right, what was your favorite part of it?
I would say our performance of Bad, actually, because we had a lot. Bad by Michael Jackson.
Bad?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
And
All right,
had a lot
cool.
of dances and stuff, which made that performance really enjoyable.
Okay, nice. And in the overall category was the oil and music?
Yes,
Where
the
everybody
oil and
played the
music
oil and
and the
music.
song of choice. So Bad would have been their song of choice.
Right, so Bad would have been the song of choice, and
oil
everybody
music,
played the oil and
everybody
music.
had to play that as a test piece.
All right, great. In terms of the program at St. Francois Girls, who's in charge of that?
At
Your
Bishop.
pan pro- sorry, at Bishop, sorry. Who's in charge of that?
Miss Tamara Martin, that's
Okay.
our music teacher. Our arranger is usually Mr. Barry Manant, but for this one we also had Kamaria, I'm not sure her last name, but yes. She was also our arranger. She arranged Bad for us.
Okay.
And Mr. Manat would have been the Afrobeat segment. He would have arranged that, yeah.
Oh, the Afrobeat segment? What we all played in the Afrobeat category?
We played Love No Entity and Last Last by Burna Boy.
Oh, okay, Burna Boy. I had a mind would have been Burna Boy, So you're looking forward to next year?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to taking part next year.
Right.
Yeah.
And what you have, anything you want to say to the people out there in terms of the event itself and making, coming out and supporting it next year?
I would say it was a day full of vibes and energy from every single school.
Right.
And I would say come out, support, and, scream for every band if you want that band to win, especially for the class segment. It's a day, it had a lot of giveaways too.
Okay.
And so I would say come, it's money well spent.
All right, nice, man. Bishop's on the inside, man. All right, thanks a lot. And we also have, we have third place in the, okay, so third place, let me get this straight, Right, third place in the overall.
Yes, in segment 1.
Is also the winner in the 90s R&B. All right, and that's St. James Sec. Come through St. James Sec. What's going on? You was here last time too. I know your face. Yeah, man, I gotta see you regular. I don't know. Maybe it's because, it's St. James Sec. All right, so, all right, so tell us a little bit about the experience.
It was a good experience. I'd also say it's a good experience for me because I'm relatively new to being captain, so being able to lead the band into making the placement and to winning our clash was a very good accomplishment for me.
All right, what was it? I'm very interested to find this out. What was your 90s R&B choice?
It was 3 different songs. So the first one was Say My Name by Destiny's Child, I think.
All right.
Are You That Somebody by Aaliyah, and the can't remember the last one, but it's a song from Boyz II Men, I think, End of the Road.
End of the Road?
Yeah, End of the
Oh,
Road.
they play End of the Road?
Yeah.
You know about End of the Road? Now, when I was a big for them boys, that was like the band of the group of the 90s, man. 80s and the late 80s into the 90s kind of thing was Boys to Men. All right, in terms of the execution, in terms of the arrangement, in terms of everything that you all would have learned, because I think St. Jim Sec, you told me, you all, were you one of the schools that like recently?
Yeah.
Right, so what was the experience, the whole experience from the practice, everything, putting the whole song, all these songs together, the whole medley, the R&B medley, everything, like what was that like?
As I said, the school is new to coming out and playing pan in competitions as well, so it was really good. The players, as much as they was new, they're very talented, so they caught on to the music fast.
Right.
We finished real early, so we had just time practicing, drilling the song over and over.
Right.
I think we executed the songs well.
Well, I mean, you run through and then you win a category, you know. So I mean, the execution was up there, you know what I mean. But congratulations to St. Jim Sec, and keep up the good work, man. And we have finally here we have St. Francois College girls. Now they won the category of Afrobeats. All right. So who do we have here today?
Good morning. My name is Rihanna.
Right. You were here last time.
Yeah.
Too, right? Yes. So Afrobeats category. First off, what you thought about your overall performance?
I thought overall it was really good. We learned and we might have had a little setback, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Be honest, yeah. Nothing wrong with being honest.
I
you know?
mean, minus the setback, everything was good.
Right.
Well, like what we practice, it's, you know.
All right, cool. All right. So what about the Afrobeats category? Like, what was the song of choice?
Our song actually, so I can't remember the
You can't remember the name of the song?
No, not
or
the name, the artist.
All
the
right,
artist.
don't worry about the artist.
It was closer into what do you call that song again?
It was closer.
Big Mood.
Oh, Big Mood.
Yeah,
All right,
closer
cool.
into Big Mood into Baby. Can't remember the artist.
Okay, so in terms of like winning the Afrobeats category as opposed to the position that you would have finished in the overall, you think it? I mean, anything you could say like, all right, in terms of the practicing or maybe the enjoyment of playing the Afrobeats, a little, you guys are more into that vibes,
Yeah.
or so you enjoyed it more, so you put maybe more energy or you just add more vibes in it and it came out?
The Afrobeats mainly is what we worked more towards. So
Right.
when time came to play the Afrobeats, more the energy went towards the Afrobeats rather than the first part, I would say. So I think everybody in my band specifically more enjoyed the Afrobeats than the first segment, since that's what we prepared more for.
Okay, all right,
And
cool.
yeah.
And who's in charge of the program in St. Francois?
Our music teacher, Mrs. Clark, and our arranger, Nalu Eli.
All right, great. So you enjoyed it and you're looking forward to next year?
Most definitely.
All right, nice. And any words of encouragement for people to come out next year?
It was definitely a day to remember. You would definitely find some enjoyment. If you love pan, you'd definitely enjoy it,
Yeah.
especially the schools that were competing and their idea of what they should play, and to just be there.
All right, nice. All right, cool. So that's St. Francois Girls College on the inside. And we have my boy here from QRC, El Capitan. Yes. All right, nice man. All right, so tell us a little bit about the QRC's participation from not a competitive position, but a guest appearance position.
A Profi QRC. It's not QRC.
It's
Profi QRC.
Profi QRC, right.
It's a combination.
Profi QRC, I forget, yes, Profi, right, yes.
So we would have opened the show with the anthem.
Right.
And then we had 3 sets after that. So we played before the first segment, in the intermission, and then after the second segment. So we had 3 different sets. We played around 20 songs on the day. Yeah, so we had a lot going on.
All right, nice. Any point in time you all were taking in the competition, be like, we could have win that.
It was good.
You was on the sideline like,
Nah,
oh,
it was
boy, why
good
we ain't
being on the.
competing, boy?
It was good being on the relaxing end on this.
But what about next year? Next year, you want to compete or?
I mean, I like competition, but at the same time, just relaxing on the day of and not worrying about how much you place and
But
other bands.
that's a good point to raise
Yeah.
there. How? All right. So it's different preparation. Because when you're competing.
Yeah, I mean, you're coming for
when
win to
you're
win.
when you're making a guest appearance, now the pressure off.
I mean, but you still have to put on a show.
Right.
But it's just you
It's
don't have
less
to
pressure.
worry about placement and stuff like that.
All right. It's like a endotome exam versus versus the big one. Yeah. All right. So, but what you could, I mean, being just being the band that did the guest appearance, in terms of not being in the competition, but being able to take in the competition from looking out from the outside in. You notice anything? Any thoughts?
I mean, it was a great competition in my opinion. I mean, each player, we had bets going on in the band, so so what we did was we bet on who can win this category, and I'm not gonna lie, I predicted the winners.
Okay.
Yeah, I predicted the winners.
So you know your music?
Yeah.
All right, nice one. You know the music. Who does the arrangement for who did the arrangement for Profit Yours?
Miss Kimberly Sinclair. She also did the test
A lot of
piece.
Mrs. Boy.
She did the test piece
A lot
also.
of Mrs. in the arrangement, boy.
A really
I
exceptional.
ain't hear no sort of Mr. at all, boy. Well, Mr. Clark, I ain't hear nothing like that. A lot of miss.
I think we were to Tranquil had one as well as I think Ambition.
Miss Ali. Oh, Mr. Ali Young. All right, they have a Mr. at St. James. All right, so no, but in terms of the steel pan itself, the culture itself, things like that. I mean, what you all would like to see next year? Like what you could see, like any improvements that you could see coming for next year that this year you might say, yeah, boy, we could do this next year.
I just want more youth involvement. I mean, we are on the right direction, we're on the right path, but more youth involvement and more initiatives.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And more pan events. I mean, but Pan Trimbago, this year they have been doing really great when it comes to pan events, and I want to see more because I love pan.
But wait, you don't want to wait long, because Independence Night is pan on the avenue. All right, thanks, man. All right, so Mr. Simon, in terms of next year, of course, I know you all would have assessed everything this year, and although everything went well, you always look to do something extra the following year, because you're always constantly improving your product. So anything that you all looked at and said, this is what we could enhance next year?
Well, let me first say that if you remember when we were last on set, we had indicated that the competition is going to be every 2 years. Right? That we were going to do it every 2 years. But the response was really, really overwhelming. And almost from every quarters, we heard that this is something that we should put on annually. So we've already done our review. We did the review on Monday.
Nice.
And one of the things that we've decided is that we will be doing it next year.
Next year.
We're going to be holding the same format, so it's an invitational.
Right.
That.
Invitational.
So the organizers, that would be Profit QRC, reserves the right to invite. Certainly, one band we know that will be there next year is the defending champions in that segment. And that would be definitely Belmont and Tranquility and Belmont.
And Belmont.
Because one of the things that we've decided is that the champion deserves the right to defend the title. So that is going to happen. But we have quite a number of plans. We would have solicited from patrons as well as people who are involved, like our judges, feedback in terms
who are the judges, by the way?
Some of our improvements.
Right.
We had Corey's Graham.
Okay.
That was one of the judge. Chantal Estelle. The other judge was Maureen Clement, and we had Jende Toussaint as the judges. So we had 4 judges. Again, you saying about Mrs. 3 misses
Three
and
misses,
one,
yeah,
and one,
boy, you know what I mean?
And 1 man. But those were the 4 judges, so we solicited, you know, because all of them are musical experts.
Right.
So we got some insight into some of the things that we can improve
Brilliant.
on. And we certainly will be improving on many of those areas. But generally, we were very, very surprised. And we have some big plans that certainly I'm not going to discuss.
You're not going to reveal. You're not going to reveal.
But
You gotta wait. Or you gotta wait till next year to get a little insight into some of the other plans. But
Yes.
I think it was it's a terrific thing. The concept, the categories, oh gosh, Saint Francois, right? Yes. The young lady from Saint Francois was saying, you know, we were into we put more effort into the Afrobeats, but you know, I mean, you sometimes you start a part tune together, and when you start to put a tune together and you start to practice it, as a player, you catch a vibe set. It had plenty tune I play. We practice a panorama and thing, and sometimes you start off, arranger come with a tune, and then when you start off and you get the verse and chorus, and then the bridge, and then you go into the arrangement and you ain't feeling it, they change the tune. You understand? Because the players ain't feeling the tune. And I think now, in panorama, for a lot of the bands, the players at times pick the song that they feeling the most vibes with, because you had to have that vibes to put the energy into the music, right? So I think with the different categories, I think it not only showcases the youth and the schools, but it also shows the versatility of the instrument itself.
Yes, it does.
And the capability to play any genre of music.
Yeah, it does. It certainly does. And one of the things, of course, that first segment was very important too. Yes,
Right.
yes, you do have your genres and you get to, be very expressive. But in music, your test piece, that's a very important
Very important,
piece.
yeah.
You understand? So that first segment, and by the way, the first segment, that was $20,000. So certainly if Profi QRC was going to be in there, that first segment was going to be very important.
Wait.
to us.
Well, that $20,000 prize money.
Yeah, the first prize, Tranquility and Belmont would have walked away from that tournament with, 20 something. The second prize, I think, was, for the second segment was something like 5,000 or something.
You tell me that prize money involved here last time?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we talked that prize money?
Yeah, we did.
I must have missed that, because that's so new to me.
Yeah, that it's a competition, so they competed for prizes.
But that's
so,
great.
So,
and that goes to the school?
Yeah,
To
well,
the
to
school
the
for-
bands,
yeah.
yes. And that would help, I would think, in terms of their general preparation
And the
for
program,
Panorama
yeah,
the program that
yeah.
is coming up.
Yeah, and I mean, Junior Panorama was massive this year, if you also Junior Panorama. So, I
Yeah.
mean, I was passing up by the Savannah, and I said, wait, all these people in Savannah. I said, Junior Panorama gets so big. I was shocked, my eye nearly pop out. I'm telling you, it was massive. And it's good to see that we have a whole generation coming into the national instrument. They have a passion for it, and, we look to see them mature. As they mature with the instrument and even come up and take it into a different sphere, because we actually, while we headed out to New York, just to mention this before we run out of time, I had the head of WIATCA, who's the organization that organizes Labor Day celebrations, and he said, but people don't understand how far the steel pan played. Pan playing in Carnegie Hall.
Yeah.
You understand? It reached to the point where it's everywhere.
Yeah.
I took a look at Notting Hill Carnival yesterday on social media. Notting Hill and all them huge. So the carnival and the culture and the steel pan
the thing
and
is
everything.
that these youths must understand is that this is an industry.
That's right.
So for those of them who are so inclined, this is an area, once you're serious, once you're professional about it, you can be educated accordingly.
That's right.
And you can make a living from it, right? And I think that is what is important.
Yeah.
So very important to us in terms of organizing this particular event is the developmental side.
That's
you know,
right.
how they develop. And that is important.
Yeah.
Even the competition, I mean, you were speaking about Profi QRC not being in the competition, but Profi QRC had a very important role because you couldn't invite individuals to be there and you don't deliver.
Correct.
And then the amount of music, Prof. QRC had to be responsible for 3 or 4 times the amount of music that every other band had to produce. So we wanted them as well to understand it's not about competing all the time. So we are never going to be competing in this because we don't want to come up with a situation where we're competing on if results go up particular with certain things we said. But they are expected to produce.
Nice, man. And produce they did. All right. So I'll tell you what, we look forward to next year. And of course, I'll have Mr. Simon on a little earlier to tell all you about it, maybe a couple weeks in advance so that you could prepare for it and you could get your tickets and everything and we could pack out QRC in the courtyard there where the action took place. I want to congratulate all the schools that participated. All right, every single school that participated from...
the only 2 schools that aren't here, of course, we have Sanwa.
Right.
I want to put a plug for Sanwa that on the 27th of September, they have their own youth steel pan jamboree, which takes place. Let me just give you an idea of some of the schools.
Sure, no problem.
Prof. QRC would be there. Batsy Steel Orchestra, Sanwa North Steel Orchestra, Georgian Night Steel Orchestra, Febo Pan Nights, Tenapuna Tipika, Steel Orchestra, and Solid Steel Orchestra. That's a youth steel pan jamboree which takes place in Sanwa on the 27th.
On the 27th of September. So when I come back from New York, I'll touch base with you and you could send a representative.
Yeah, we'll organize so that
we'll
they can come and talk to you. And then, of course, presentation. We want to thank presentation. They represented the Southland.
Oh, yes, presentation as well.
Presentation South.
So
yes,
congratulations to every school that took part in this invitational. And just, well, I know Mr. Simon just called Presentation College San Fernando, San Juan North Secondary School, which has the event on the 27th of September. But we also want to acknowledge, of course, those who are here as well, St. Francois Girls College, St. James Secondary School, Bishop Hennessy High School, and of course, Tranquility Secondary School and Belmont Secondary School for participating in this. And we look forward next year to even more schools coming on board and, participating in this invitational. And bigger and better is where it's headed. Yep. So, Mr. Simon, thanks a lot, man.
Thank you
and
for having us.
To all of you guys, congratulations. Keep up the work. And best of luck moving forward. What's the next step for you? Panorama. But you know the thing. You're quick on the draw now, eh? All right. So, I tell you what, people, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to wrap things up this morning. We got some birthdays. Stay tuned.
This is TNT's first gospel choir event of its kind. It's finally here. This is Divine Harmony. Choirs from all over the country will vie for over $250,000 in prizes. Semi-final round, the East-West Corridor, Saturday, September 20th, Central and South Trinidad, Saturday, September 27th, and Tobago, Saturday, October 4th. To register, call 719-9599. TNT, get ready. This is Divine Harmony.
Everybody say it.
Downers Educational Institute is the top private school in Trinidad and Tobago with 35 years experience and tremendous student success. One of the most trusted education providers in the industry. Downers offers full-time day school classes for forms 1 to 5 and evening classes for primary level standards 2 to 5, secondary level forms 1 to 5, and also classes for adults and repeaters. For CSEC, Downers covers the business subjects and is one of the few private schools that offer the science subjects, physics, chemistry, and biology as well. Online classes are currently being offered in all areas. However, Downers Educational is flexible and will adjust as the situation changes to offer both online and in-person schooling. They also offer affordable pricing and flexible payment plans. Downers Educational, located at number 92 Charlotte Street, Port of Spain. Call 627-9491 or WhatsApp 737-8006 and 471-0477. Visit their website, downerseducationalinstitute.com. Email downersedu@gmail.com or find them on Facebook at Downers Educational Institute. Downers Educational, offering success through quality education.
Every day at the castle, long before we open our doors, our work begins. Our famous seasonings are mixed in advance. We select our fresh chicken parts and prep our delicious sides. Then we fire up the fryers and rotisserie oven. Everything is made with tasty local herbs, spices, and the same long-loved recipe since 1968. So, when you come in, remember that we uphold our culture and our taste just for you. We are your Royal Castle.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality unbleached bromate free all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Hey boy, no boy. What going on? You looking stressed out? Why if you need no real pressure right now trying to register for my associate degree? It's real expensive, plus I have no maths. I didn't pass maths. Real pressure. You know what to do right here. Oh, you looking happy, so?
But I must be happy. I get all my subjects, plus I get one in law. So I looking to go and register to do my law degree right now.
Serious?
But why you didn't do Form 6 like me? In LS.
And we have a plane to catch. So, good morning, Stefan. Enjoy your stay in New York City. Please send birthday greetings to our beautiful camera shy granddaughter, Ashara Jagasa, on her 8th birthday today. Greetings from her grandparents, Prem and Ann Jagasa, Aunties Sarika, Alicia, Shazmin, Uncle Sashin, Harry, Nick, Aziz, Body, and cousins Megan and Alex. And also her parents, Avinash and Kavita. All right, so happy birthday to you, Ashara. Also, we're going to send out some birthday greetings going out to Frankie Samuel, a.k.a. Popeye, from your loving wife, your daughter-in-law, children and grandchildren, and hope you have a terrific day. Best of health and wishes, all right? So happy birthday going out to Frankie, a.k.a. Popeye, man. I miss the second one. Wait, hold on. The second one don't have a picture. Yeah, because yeah. So you can take down this one. Let me just read the second one. I'm a cousin. All right. So we got to say happy birthday going out to Anya. Yes, Anya St. Rose. Formerly, well, maiden name Anya Ramke. That is my cousin. Your sister sent me the email. So Anya, happy birthday to you. Hope you have an enjoyable day today. Hope you and Jabari have some fun. And yeah, man, enjoy it. So that's Anya. Anya's our trip, yes. Also, Stefan, can you kindly send birthday greetings to my big sister? Happy 52nd birthday to my wonderful big sister, Simone Baptiste. May God bless you and may you live to see many more. From your sister Chantel, mommy, your nieces Azara, Carissa, and Avia, and hope you have a wonderful day. All right, happy birthday to you, Simone. 4 more. Good morning, Stefan and crew. Would like to wish my mother, Annalise Bipat, a happy birthday. A day full of love, joy, and happiness. Coming from your husband, Dino, your son, Adrian, your daughter in heaven, Dana, your mother, Rajdei, your siblings, and the rest of the family circle. We love and cherish you. Have a great day. Nice man, Annalise. Hey, fellas, I don't know if I told you, but you might need to, listen, we need to get back a birthday from earlier in the week here. It's ready for today. I did it on Tuesday. That is Gali Cummins. Right? That'll be Gali Cummins. Gali Cummins' birthday is actually today. But they sent it real early now. All right, let me do this one. Good morning, Stefan and the Synergy crew. I wish to send birthday greetings to my daughter, Carissa Bryan, who will be 18 years on August 28th, wishing her health, prosperity, and a day full of joy. May your birthday be as wonderful as you are, and a fantastic year ahead. Also, congrats on a job well done on your CAPE exams, coming from your sister, Amalia, your parents, and your grandparents. Then we have... Right. Dear Director, I like how they put that. Dear Director. This is who? The one just now? Uh-huh. Yeah, I read that one already. That's Carissa Bryan. Yeah, and she did well in Cape as well. Congrats to her. Now we have, right. Birthday greetings coming from, okay, hold on. Happy 63rd birthday to Leslie Ann Kalu. All right? Birthday greetings are coming from her husband, sons, and grandchildren. And she is as old as TNT's independence. Oh, God, Lord. As old as TNT's independence, but can't cook as good as her husband. Oh, gosh, no. Oh, God. Amen for the friends in life. With friends like that, who needs enemies? All right, so happy birthday to Marsha Simpson Perez. Hope you have a wonderful day, and may the good Lord continue to pour out his richest blessings upon you from your parents, husband, your son Jaden, your two brothers, your nephew Liam and Kyle, and your friends and family. Enjoy your day. All right, easy, Marsha. Yeah, man, I know Marsha too. So, we do have one here that I have to pull back, boy. We had to pull back this one, fellas, before we go. It's Gali Cummins. Gali Cummins. Former Trinidad and Tobago football coach. I remember Obi had called me on that. Yeah, Obi had called me on that. We did it, I think, Tuesday morning. But Gali's a big one. We had to get him a Tony birthday. Hey! But Director, you're working. Take a raise. Free doubles next week. All right, you could start. I want to get it right up. Or refresh. Oh, God. Hey. And there we go. Nice. So, we want to say happy birthday going out to former Trinidad and Tobago national football coach Gali Cummins, from his wife Roslyn, his daughter Rennie, son Gabra, yeah, I think it's Gabra or Gabra, granddaughters Zara and Anya are going with that, and great grandson. Wishing him a beautiful day from all of them. And do enjoy your day, Gali Cummins. And, we could only hope that Trinidad and Tobago makes the World Cup the strongs. All right, let me see how they do in the qualifiers. All right, so with that, people, we wrap things up for today. Tomorrow, it's going to be live from New York. It's breaking dawn. And we're going to be there until Tuesday. And the next show in studio will be next week, Wednesday. But look out for us in New York. And somebody asked me if I'm doing a meet and greet with the fans that I have in New York. Somebody actually asked me that about Miami too. He didn't tell me to do that in Miami. So listen, I'm going to be in New York on Eastern Parkway. And for those of you who have the number to message. We will let you know where we are. All right, and I'll let you know where I am, and we could meet up and greet up and that kind of thing. It's going to be great to meet all the people that watch Breaking Dawn out in New York City. Until tomorrow, people, from New York, we out.
Good morning. Welcome.